to the Nightly News. I'm your host, Gwendolyn Skeen.
And I am Zach Thornton, and we are seniors at East Valley High School.
Today, we have 3 amazing stories. A once-in-a-lifetime milestone as Millwood Presbyterian Community Church reaches their millennium.
A teacher spotlight with the inspirational Mrs. Lucero.
And finally, an interview with Taylor Volker, talking about how National Honor Society is making a difference, one can at a time.
First up, we have Millwood Community Presbyterian Church and their extraordinary celebration.
Millwood Community Presbyterian Church is celebrating their 100th year anniversary this year on Sunday, April 18th.
The church is putting together a walkthrough museum of all the important events and people that have contributed to the history of the church. The members will be able to view and contribute any photos or stories that they have from their time at Millwood.
There will also be a video showcasing the church's oldest members, including one member who has been a member his whole life. The video will be called Seniors to Seniors and will include advice from senior citizens to seniors in high school.
We can't wait to see how it turns out. Now we have the pleasure of hearing from Mrs. Lucero.
Welcome, Ms. Lucero. It's so nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Would you like to take some time to tell us what it is that you do in our school?
So I am currently a resource teacher, and I work with 12th graders on their kind of reading and writing and staying caught up in all of their classes. And I also teach agriculture, intro to agriculture and livestock production management. And I'm the FFA advisor.
Could you explain to us what FFA is?
FFA is a youth organization kind of geared toward those students who would like to go into a field related to agriculture. It used to be just Future Farmers of America, and now agriculture is much more than just production farming. So just helping students connect with their passions and interests within the area of agriculture.
That sounds like it is a really interesting club to be involved in. Could you tell us why you decided to become a teacher?
Well, my initial, when I went to college, I wanted to be a physical therapist, and that didn't quite pan out the way I'd hoped. So I fell back onto education because I grew up with both my parents being educators, and it was very familiar to me. And I still am allowed to work with people and help them achieve their goals and dreams. And that really means a lot to me.
Well, yes, we know that you're a wonderful teacher because of the recent award you just won for Gem of the Valley, right? Can you tell us a little more about what award you won and what that means to you?
So yes, Gem of the Valley was really a surprise. I had no idea that I would even be considered for that award, and our district level administration and also our building administrators nominated a teacher, and happened to be me this year. And I feel very honored that I was chosen out of all the wonderful teachers that we have in our district. It's quite a privilege.
Well, we know that you are very deserving of it, and we just want to thank you for everything you do as a teacher and for our school, and we really appreciate you coming to talk to us today.
Great. Thank you for having me.
We will see you next time.
Have a good night. Ms. Lucero is a great addition to East Valley High School. Up next, we have Taylor Volker.
Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today, Taylor. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great, thank you.
I'm awesome, thank you. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
So my name is Taylor Volker, and I am the president of the National Honor Society here at East Valley High School.
Awesome. Did you want to take some time to explain what you and National Honor Society are doing at the school right now?
So right now we are hosting a food drive to collect food for our Bite to Go programs that allows us to feed kids over the weekends when they don't have access to the meals that they usually do at school, just to make sure that they don't go hungry.
That's an awesome cause, Taylor. What made you guys decide to do this project? What does it mean to you to have this food drive?
We care about our students and our classmates that are around us, so we wanted to make sure that they aren't going hungry when we're fed on the weekends. So we wanted to be able to bring them food and make sure that they can learn just as well as we can.
That is super cool. I'm wondering how COVID has had an impact on this event that you guys are doing.
Well, with COVID, we've seen a greater need for food, and people's parents have lost their jobs and have been unable to afford as much food as usual. So, with this, we'll be able to fill that gap that parents have and to make sure that their kids are fed when they can't always provide that themselves.
That's awesome, Taylor. It's such an amazing thing that you are doing for our school. And we thank you for having this food drive and being such an awesome president of the National Honor Society. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course, have a good evening.
Thanks, you too.
We really appreciate everything that Taylor and National Honor Society are doing for our school and our community.
Thank you for joining us. This has been the Nightly News.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Gwendolyn.
Remember who you are and what you represent.
And have a great night.